So you got to break the tension, make it a little bit of fun. So this is a little thing that I've done that is very interesting, and you'll have to try it out and let me know how it works. Is, let's say they're struggling to get out a piece of information, whether it's a word or a sentence or an idea, right? And finally they get the concept, and you think you know what they're talking about. Yeah. So desu ne. Oh, so you come from a family with 5 brothers. Oh, wow, sugoi, right? So hey, awesome, good job. Oh, okay, wakarimasen. Hi, yatta, yeah, good job. Thank you very much for that information, right? So you're kind of speaking a few words there. Then you're like, gomen nasai. Sorry, I understand now. I'm a little slow. Please forgive me. And you say that. Oh, please forgive me. And they're like, what? Why? What's wrong? And they're like, oh, I have bad English. Trust me. And they'll be like, what? No, I'm sorry. Your English is really good. Thank you very much for sharing. I had a hard time understanding. I need better English. And they're like, what? And you're like, oh, please teach me good English. And you want to know what? Every time I've ever used this, it's always like a really funny situation that happens there. You know, there's some smiles and joking back. No. Your English is very good. And you're like, no, bad English. I speak bad English. And and you're like, no, you speak good English. And then they'll be like, no, I speak bad English. And you're like, okay, let's learn English together. And when you do that, you're doing a few different things. You're speaking, you're still telling them that you're speaking great English, and at the same time you're humbling yourself, and you're creating a really unique dynamic where now you can learn together, and you can come along the path, and you can learn together. And what's really interesting is I always start joking like, please teach me good English, sensei. Yeah, please be my sensei, right? Please be my English teacher. And they love it. And they kind of joke. And I'm like, oh, please. And they're like, okay. And they ask you, oh, please be my English teacher. Yeah, onegai shimasu, kudasai, please, whatever. And same thing. So you ask back and forth. So now you have a mutual, let's teach each other and have fun. You're like, ha ha ha. And you may even continue this joke on every time you see them. You're like, hey sensei, how's it going? And it gives them a sense of empowerment. And I have a feeling that if they're like any human being, they will be encouraged to do things behind the scenes that they wouldn't have done before. They will, I guess it's much like YouTube blogging. You get a comment here or there, and the good ones will make you do something that you probably wouldn't have done before, which is really good. One of the guys I started watching last night, super funny. I'll put his name up there. I think his first video, he made a reference to it. Says YouTubing is like crack, and after the first comment I've been given on one of my YouTube videos, my very first one, the very first time I read it, actually something inside kind of went, the brain gives a little release of a chemical, and makes you feel good. So compliment people often, right? And you just be an encouragement to others, right? Like if they're trying a good word, or you're teaching students, maybe you're ESL, maybe, or whatever, right? Bingo, bingbo, awesome, ding 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 ding, sweet, or yatta, sugoi, sweet. You can even use a lot of English words, of course, which is even better if you're teaching English or teaching the other person English. They're like, hey, awesome, great job, okay, or even better is like perfect or flawless victory. They play a lot of video games over there. and or here, and lots of English words. Round one, fight. Or fighto, fighto, fighto. You always hear that and stuff, and gambale, and keep going. Right? So that's really awesome. So you want to keep doing that. Wow, long video. So now in closing, I know you guys are doing a great job. Thank you very much for watching. This is going to be the start of my video series where I try to teach something daily. Right? John Maxwell called it his daily 5. So I want to be a greater teacher. I want to be a teacher, I suppose, and I want to do that daily. So, and I got a great Japanese quote, but then I couldn't find out who wrote it. But then there's another quote that's very similar from Joseph Joubert. I'll put it up there too. And it's to teach is to learn twice. So another thing I suppose is what I'm trying to do is as soon as I learn something, I'm going to try to teach it to you guys for 2 reasons. A, it's good. If it's great stuff, I'm going to pass it on, right? That's, hey, the secret of life or success or whatever, none of it's a secret. It's all out there, usually in books, right? That's why most people don't ever know it, because they don't read it. So read lots of books, good books, not crappy novels and stuff. Biographies, maybe. But yes, to teach is to learn twice. So maybe teach somebody, learn a little Japanese, and go and teach it to somebody right away. Right? So I would encourage you to do that. You guys are doing great. I'm gonna love this. I'll keep my videos shorter in the future. So now, go make somebody's day. Go encourage them.